Welcome back to another episode of Rose and Gold. My name is Dr. Ross, and Blacky Sebastian right now is out on location doing a few, photo shoots and some jobs.
Oh, you playing Minecraft? I like it, cut G.
But let's get straight into these hot topics. Before we started, we were just watching the Wendy Williams show earlier, Blacky Sebastian 9, and we noticed that Remy Ma was on there, and she was talking about her new show, Start of the Culture. It has Scotty Beam, Joe Budden, and Jinx, once you say that, that's an interesting name. But those four are on there, they host it, they have a good time, and they bring on other celebrities and different walks of culture. They don't talk about just the music industry, they talk about everything. Sports, Michael Jordan's on there, everyone. All we want to say is, Remy Ma, we're throwing it out there. Let us appear on your show, Blacky Sebastian and I. If he was here right now, Blacky Sebastian. And come on to our show, Remy Ma. We are throwing it out there. I am internet savvy. I've written 2 books. One of them is Taylor's Perfect Birthday. I wrote this book for a client. And my other book is Sienna's Self-Taught Ballet. But let's get straight into the Bible, because we know you guys have been waiting for this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Teresa Goodice and Joe Goodice finally finalized their divorce. Weren't you guys already divorced? I'm not going to even go into that. On to our next topic. Speaking of people that are just speaking out of the blue, Brian Austin Green says that things can still work with him and Megan Fox. Damn! Yeah, after she's dated the whole town and ran the streets. On to our next hot topic. We have Will Smith and Jada Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, no longer call themselves husband and wife. They've never called themselves husband and wife. Way back, like 9 years ago, they've been calling themselves soulmates, or not even soulmates. They don't even say that, they say life partners.
Did it work for your relationship?
Yeah. Now take a second to think about that. Life partners, and Will Smith gave his blessing to Jada to go run the streets. I just want you guys to sit with that for a second. On to our next hot topic. We have Brad Pitt is dating a younger version of Angelina Jolie, and it's an exact lookalike. If you haven't seen what she looks like, her name is Nicole. Here's a picture right here, and I'm gonna say, if she's supposed to be the younger version of Angelina Jolie, it's nowhere near. Angelina Jolie is a beast. A gorilla, a force to be reckoned with. She's the mother of scandal. And this little girl right here is just out of her mind. She's beautiful, but she's out of her mind. Let's go into our next hot topic. Cassie praises her family. Check out this emotional message that she shared on social media, talking about that she's proud of her daughter, Frankie, for entering their life, and her husband, Alex Fine. We already talked about this last Rose and Gold. Don't make it like it's an Italian restaurant. Frankie, Mikey.
See, I didn't know I came here to be disrespected.
No, this is a daughter. And the husband, in the photo that you shared here, I just want to know, why is his face cut out? That's all we have to say. She's probably giving messages to, Diddy. She's saying, come back to the household, there's a room for you. But Alex, you need to talk about your wife with that. And let's get straight into Ask Dr. Ross.
No cap!
Before we get right into Ask Dr. Ross, we do have to do the daily horoscope. For all the Virgos out there, here's your horoscope. Logic will get you from A to B, yes, but imagination will take you everywhere. That's going to be your horoscope, daily horoscope for all the Virgos out there. If your birthday is today, as always, happy birthday. And for our first question for Ask Dr. Ross, they were asking, how old is Blacky Sebastian at? We've said this many times, but as always, I am 16 years old, and Blacky Sebastian is 13 years old. And like we said, speaking about our birthdays, since our birthdays are coming up, it's going to be all of our fans and supporters' birthdays too, because we're going to be giving out a box of the Rasta Jamaican hair products, because you want the luscious locks, the dreadlocks in your head, in your baby's head, in your family's head, in your everyone's hair. You have the products now because we will be shipping them out. People have been ordering them like crazy, and we just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice. Made me happy, made me smile. Nice.
And this is going to be our last question for Ask call him Mr. Dr. Clinton because he is the doctor. And he asked, do you know the P-Funk? Do you know about the P-Funk? All I want to say is, Mr. Clinton, we do know about the P-Funk. We know everything but the P-Funk. Nothing but it. And Funkadelics, baby. And we will see you in Hollywood. We want to lay down some tracks. We don't need any sponsors or any funding. We just want to make some classic, good, funkadelic funk music with you. And for Kylie Jenner, Funkadelics. But before we close this off, we do want to mention the Tenet movie one more time. Mr. John Washington, Denzel Washington's son, we think the role was a little bit too big for him. It's like wearing a size 10 shoe, but then the shoe that you put on is a 15. It's just too big for you. It probably would have been better with the girl from, The Matrix.
What is it and what is the reason? And soon it does not matter. Soon the why and the reason are gone.
The Italian girl, if she would have played the refined lady who, killed her, was always trying to kill her husband. And for the main guy, the Tenet guy, that probably should have been Pierce Brosnan. And then for the new Batman guy, he did his role in all of its nature, but he was still a little bit missing, so maybe Christian Bale could have played that role perfectly. We're not trying to slam the movie. The plot line was beautiful. The plot line was fantastic. Like we said, the cinematography is A+. It's just some of the actors in there could have delivered the role a little bit more. They did their job. They still did it good. They got the paycheck, and that's all that matters. But these were all of our hot topics, and we out.